To many of us, when we step outside of our homes, this is what we see when we think of outdoor lighting. Others who live in more urban environments may see this. But whatever the environment that you're either living in or transitioning through, none of these appear to be architecturally relevant luminaires, do they? They're very utilitarian in look. And even if some attempt is made to give them some architectural relevance, it can be questionable as to whether or not it's successful. One thing's for sure, we do know an architecturally relevant piece when we see it. The luminaire assembly in the foreground, both luminaire, arm, and pole, are a complete assembly. They look unified not just because of the color, but as an aesthetic overall, they are a piece. In the background, even though the arm and the pole are the same, the luminaire at the end of the arm kind of works counter to the entire assembly and detracts from the look. We certainly wouldn't think of that as being architecturally relevant. So the question becomes, is there a way to separately define outdoor lighting and outdoor architectural lighting? Yes, there is. Outdoor architectural lighting essentially is seen by day, where the entire aesthetic of the complete assembly complements the architectural environment. It becomes one with the appearance of the area, the community, whatever the case may be. And it's seen by at night, where the illumination function of the luminaire and luminaires enhance the architectural environment through light. Call attention to the overall look and less attention to the structure of the lighting fixture itself. At U.S. Architectural in Sun Valley, we focus on contemporary relevance with our U.S. Architectural brand, focusing on luminaires that enhance contemporary architecture and complement contemporary architecture, and traditional elegance with the Sun Valley Lighting brand, producing luminaires that are more traditional in appearance, more stylish and designed for more heritage style architecture. Now, does architectural relevance stop there, simply at the design of the luminaire? No, there's more than that involved. When we look at a more contemporary luminaire here on the left, we see that scale becomes important because we may be mounting the luminaire on a pole at 10 feet or 50 feet. So the size of the luminaire is critical. Bollards, wall mounts, post top mounts all need to have the same aesthetic look, the same common language, and that language then should enhance the architecture in which it is placed. That makes it an architecturally relevant luminaire and therefore an outdoor architectural luminaire. Whether it's contemporary or traditional, as in the Sun Valley brand, the same rules apply. And in the Sun Valley brand, even more so do the detailing come into play. Arms, lenses, all of these elements enhance the look so that you have a complete family of products and a common language to the design aesthetic. The question here is, are aesthetics the only element that make up an outdoor architectural luminaire, or is there more? Well, yes, there is more, because there's a critical element that both need, and that's performance. At U.S. Architectural and Sun Valley Lighting, you have performance elements throughout the entire product family. 10 different distributions with house side shielding for trespass control are available to place the light where you want it and to keep the light from going where you don't want it. Selection of color temperature of the LEDs to either have a more white light that draws attention to the site, or perhaps a more muted amber tone draws less attention to the site, mitigates brightness, and also mitigates circadian rhythm impact. Control over the LED count and the drive current is also available and important. A fewer number of LEDs driven at a higher drive current will save cost on the job because of reducing the number of LEDs in a given luminaire, but increasing the number of LEDs and reducing the drive current will mitigate brightness by making any given LED appear less bright, while at the same time, because of the LED count, contributing to the overall illumination of the site. Amber LEDs, whether phosphor converted or true amber, are available as well for astronomical or environmental considerations, and multiple step dimming options and motion sensor control are available as well. This helps us control the energy efficiency of the luminaires by not leaving them at full power when it's not required, but raising them to full power when it is required, or by allowing other forms of control to determine the levels of each luminaire, building automation systems or other control devices to unify the entire site. Aesthetics plus performance equal the U.S. Architectural and Sun Valley brands, and these are what define outdoor architectural lighting. We invite you to explore our website by going to the U.S. Architectural or Sun Valley product pages, look through the various luminaires that are there, select what is necessary or what you feel is applicable for your project, or go to our photo gallery, which is essentially an index by application of our website. Find an application either through the style of luminaire or the style of project that you're trying to illuminate, and back into the luminaire, the arms, the poles that best suit your project. Aesthetics plus performance are the U.S. Architectural and Sun Valley brands, which are outdoor architectural lighting at its finest.